Hello, 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 my beautiful souls. How are my blessed beings today? The cards I pulled, dun, 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 forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Chew on that for a second. And being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. Listen, life is all about the ebb and flow, right? Like a river. You're either paddling up, or you can allow yourself to flow and just go with the downstream. When you're in the flow of life and you start to realize that yes, you are a creator of your reality and manifestations, and you also realize that so is everyone else. And that comes from your heart, that comes from the present moment and awareness. And when we learn to forgive, mainly ourselves, but as well as others along the way, because they're manifesting their own free will realities, we can move more through the flow of our heart, and things don't cause you to be stagnant any longer. You know, you're not sitting in stagnant water, you're flow rivers of life. And forgiveness is a huge catalyst to that. Forgiveness is, the boat, it's the oar, it's the wind in your hair, it's the smile in your face. Forgiveness allows you to release the anger, the bitterness, the stress, the anxiety, the worry that is causing you to fight and life. Forgiveness means you're chilling and that you're able to move around the obstacles of life with ease and grace and flow because you're moving from your heart. And that forgiveness is as much for you as it is for anyone around you. Now, is forgiveness a pass? Fuck no. No, not at all. You're going to deal with situations, with people, with things that you don't like. All right. It is what it is. Does that mean the person that violated you, you forgive them, you just brush it off? No, because you have to learn from the things that happened in life. But as you learn, then you see things clearly, not just from the past things that have happened, but you're seeing the things that are before you as well. So as you're flowing downstream, you see that big rock in front of you. Instead of crashing into it, you're moving around it, and you're moving with the flow, and you're able to see stuff ahead of time, and you're more aware, and you don't need 9,000 red flags before you move away from a situation. Flag is enough to get your spidey senses to go, you know what? I know how that plays out, and I didn't like how that feels, so I'm not going to do it again. Or I've dealt with this type of person in my life before. Why do I keep manifesting this type of character into my life? What needs to be healed? These are the clues. There's always signposts in the roads of life. There's always signposts that are leading you to things that need to be healed, that leads you to love, to your abundance, to your prosperity, to your joy, to your compassion, and back home. We're always on that road, always being led to joy, always being led to our highest self, always being led to our divinity. And forgiveness is a huge healing balm in that flow, in this life. Forgive others. Look at it from their perspective. Am I the same person I am now at 41 that I was at 14? Fuck no. And if people are judging me off of that, well, you obviously haven't learned anything, because that would be a waste of my life if I would have spent the past 20 plus years just bullshitting my way through life. No, you got to learn and you got to grow. And sometimes you're the toxic person that you need. Sometimes you got to build. Death to your ego is not a bad thing. It means you're up leveling. And as you up level to the next level of your, ascension and your awakening, you're going to hit another level that needs to be healed. And again, and on and on. And every time you move up the spiral staircase, there's more healing to be done. And that's a beautiful thing. Because of self, you forgive yourself, you forgive others, you're cutting cords, you're cleaning away, you're opening your chakras, you're being in tune with the universe, and then you're healing outwardly. It's like the ripples of water. If you throw a pebble into a pond and you watch all the water ripple outwards and how far it goes from that one point that the pebble hit. That's what your healing does. That's what your forgiveness does. It ripples outwards. Light shines brightly. No matter how dark of a you're in. What about that little bit of light? You ever, you're in a bedroom and there's a night light on, or even if you have, a cable box and that little blue light stays on. If you're in a pitch black room, you see that blue light. Be the light. Whether you want to be a small little blue light or whether you want to be the choice is yours. Pour forgiveness into your heart and allow it to overflow so that you can forgive around you. But start with forgiving yourself, loving, and then see where life takes you. Look at her. She's on this beautiful boat, right? It's open. She's under the moonlight, coming away from illusions because she's moving away from. It's all clear, and there's a light in front of her, right? And you see all the little stars and planets around her. The entire universe is surrounding her, just letting her know, we got you, boo. Go ahead. The wind is in her hair, right? Be in the flow. You are safe, and you are loved, and you are supported. God so much. God loves you so much. The entire universe is surrounding you and holding you down. So start here. Start with forgiveness. Forgive yourself for all the things that you didn't know. Forgive yourself for all the times you didn't trust in your own heart and trust in your own intuition. Forgiving those around you. All right. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a blessed and prosperous day. And just remember, I love you, God loves you, and angels surround you. Bye.